next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Tonight, a fun one on tap for us between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first. Snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Right, set. 180, 180.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They go to Barkley again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Chased out to his right. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready, shot. Ready. Shot.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And that's good for a gain of 5. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the 28. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Ravens first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Don't worry.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Sit hot.
Throwing again is Lamar. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
180. What? Yeah.
From the gun, a run for Henry. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. The defense calls a timeout. Snap. their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Play action. Here's Jackson. He rolls to his right. Now here he goes. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Mitchell. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third and goal now from the 6 after that last play.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Sit on. 180. Go.
Now it's Lamar. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Going to the ground again on first. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He finds Brown right side. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Nnamdi Madubuike making that stop.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
On third down, it's Hurts. Finds Barkley underneath. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down, Philadelphia.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
From the 22 on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, a run with Barkley. A small 4-yard chunk there. Jair Alexander with the stop.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Hurts now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Takes it in at the 21.
Le'Jante Western on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw for Jackson. On the move, headed right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see. I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he gets in, touchdown Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Rasheen Ali on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
10-yard line.
Lows and highs, you know the roads and it's stolen ride like when it outside, gon' stay in this side, show you would not buy to the food.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
DC, ready? Ready.
Lamar now from the gun. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
1st down, here's Lamar.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Second down now, 7 to go. Play fake, Jackson. This is Cox, that's Walker. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off for 6.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense up to the line pass.
It's a gain of 9.
2nd and 1. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Hurts setting up to throw. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Hey! 180, 180! Out!
And again, here's Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. right? They're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage. But the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Bang.
First down from the red zone. He's a 10 close. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
No touch that.
Barkley. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Hurts looking to throw. Headed out right. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And that brings up third and goal.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Hurts now on third and goal. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up fourth and goal.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Elliott connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Ali to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. He's trying to push the field. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. All set for the kickoff. Ali to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Zach Bond with the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another run for Henry. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He's got his man. This is Walker. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
32-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. He fires one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Now Hurts. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. His running back rolls it in deep right. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the red zone now. Buying some time right. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. It goes to the hurry-up offense here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd down.
Hey, let's go.
Offense in the hurry-up here.
Crowd left Yanni. Crowd 63.
3rd long for him here. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Ali to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson to throw it. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Mitchell up the middle. Has good room at the 35. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Again, this is Mitchell. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Play action now with Jackson. It looks great flying through the air front, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
They're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Just caught 9-yard line. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Listen, everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
At the Eagles' 5-yard line.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Now Jackson off the play action. Likely's got it right side. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get this time before the end of the 3rd. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens take the lead on that successful kick. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finds Barkley underneath. And he'll get it up to the 44. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Hurts now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Tips it off to Barkley, complete. And he's taken down at the 30.
Number 26, Saquon Barkley. It's a gain of 20. And an Eagle 1st down.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. First and 10 now from the 30.
Great, set.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
It's Hurts once again. Goddard brings it in on the slant. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down, Philadelphia.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Look up really happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Running left with Bigsby. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, he put 6 on the board for the offense.
Hurts looking to throw. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Ooh, they get the 2 out of it. Nicely done, but into double coverage there. Looks like they might have gotten away with one there, Brock.
You know what you call that, Kate? You call that a quarterback's best friend. These receivers all the time will tell the QB in the huddle, just give me a chance, bro. Just give me a chance. Just put it up there. Yeah. And that quarterback did, and the receiver delivers.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Play fake. Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all them run stuffers back in the day. But the D-tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass, too, and that D-tackle just got it done.
Gets him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He'll throw it. Buys time, rolling right. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the gun, Henry. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play action. Here's Jackson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. down at the 30. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens down by 7. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Baltimore Ravens. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. They'll come up 1st and 10. Flying down the middle with Henry. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets them the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Here he is to throw. And the 1st down pass set away by a defender, incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs. And we all like to see so put yourself over here, go. And let me see you get low. If you want this, do it now. Take it to the floor. If you want to act, you can keep yourself where you at.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Now, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too. Yeah. Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a...
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10.
Hey, middle. Oh.
Putting a receiver in motion.
That's hot. Yeah.
He'll look to throw it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. It's only second down, but the punt team is on the field. He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. He takes this in on his side of midfield. What a hit as our final play here in regulation. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Hill now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Not much to be had on that first down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime. How do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Lamar now from the gun. The left side caught by Andrews. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Sit on. You at X.
Jackson now on third. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Handoff here to Mitchell. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk with second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. Finish it up! You. Get up!
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Jackson, quick pass run. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 45-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Lamar off the play fake. This Wes Andrews outright. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. During practice, the both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Forced out to his right. Pass is cut at the 9.
And as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Here's Mitchell. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Taken down line of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Here's Mitchell again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up third and 8.
Offense looking at third and 8 here. This is a tough one to continue this opening drive of OT. Looking to throw it. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
We'll see if their defense can hold now and finish off an overtime win as the kick is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Hey, Silver.
Now he gets a shot here in overtime. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative. When the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here's 2nd and 2. He puts some power on a deep one left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Let's go. Trim it. 63. 73. 73.
To throw. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. I heard this to the line.
A gain of 5. And an Eagle first down.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1 2 yards there.
But once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
2nd and 8. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Nowhere to go with it, so Higgins throws it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. He finds Dotson left side. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout, as they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Trim it.
Now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he pulls it in. That's a touchdown and ends this game.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Son of a gun, pay for all I done. That's where they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah, went for a drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get sold. Son of a gun, pay for all I've done. That's where they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Had a load of fun on my parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. White son of a gun, pay for all I've done. With that Guido said, 'cause I ain't done just yet. You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
Flatline for the ninth time. I'm on a first name basis with the afterlife, and there's no ceiling when you're the demon. I dug myself out of the dirt for a reason, and I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try,
so try it again. Starting me over right where it began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats. Head held high, I haunt these streets. Life's killed me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down, 6 feet deep. One more round, no reprieve. Life's killed me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die. Live or die.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats. Head held high, I haunt these streets. Life's killed me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down, 6 feet deep. One more round, no reprieve. Life's killed me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Life's killed me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
Run it up, the sun is up. So run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last long. Don't have but the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here for it for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got rich doing that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load up I'm gonna the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch of the pain that see them and hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we get. And sure everything come up full circle. We went from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running and with nothing to stomach, just beating the neighborhood bruh. They ain't the first in the line to be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. They ain't the do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up, the sun is up. So run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down. Working for real, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Church. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab a then get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, cuts are carried down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning, find me where people are mourning, man, cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all, you don't understand, you a foreigner. But nobody needs an advantage now, we needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case, never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you, there will never be just in the face. We stick for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today, but we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn. handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and they all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones or bricks and bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. Peep style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, find out.
Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back.
Fall like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, to sleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall back, yeah, get back. Back. Fall back.
I only like bad, with a thick, it's a big, it's a no, as long as she get really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. Now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall back. Fall back, yeah.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. And no chance to return. This one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To the air right away is Hurts. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
And what a nice job there, getting his feet down on the sideline to secure his first catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. I've got this one complete to Goddard. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
63, 63, 63.
On play action, here's Hurts. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Saquon Barkley. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Good, set.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Roquan Smith, he gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4.
At the 38-yard line.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Go Silver, ready?
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
Great, set. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Hey, Silver. 63.
Third and long for Hurts. Short throw taken in by Goddard. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This one from 49. That was off the crossbar. Needed to hit it a little bit better. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. In motion comes Walker. After the catch, he takes that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. First carry for King Henry.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion comes Walker. He takes off. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. In motion goes Likely. 2nd down, Jackson. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Play action now. Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore 1st down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? And we're back in Philly in a moment.
Quick, ready? 13.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. In motion comes Walker. He'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
First and goal, Baltimore.
Henry. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. So now then, first and goal from the 1. Henry tries to pull his way in. Good blocking, and he's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
No touch. No touch.
On 2nd down, Barkley. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Philadelphia.
That's good.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
Here's 1st and 10. Hurts will work here from the pistol. To the outside, catch made by Brown.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And the Ravens will take over at their own 14-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. This is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, go some ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Ravens' 21-yard line.
Crowd left, Yanni. Crowd left.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. This is caught for 2. And he's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Justice Hill to return.
Justice Hill on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
He stood tall in the pocket, hoping something would open up downfield, but this pass rush, they've been relentless in their pursuit of the quarterback, and they're able to bring him down for a sack.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
3rd and long. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. That brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Here's Gibson to return. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
That's caught left side by Goddard. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
We'll try to run here with Barkley. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll lead to a second down. Hurts again. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. To the air again, Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Makes the score Eagles 14, Ravens 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes Hill on the return. And across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson going up top and looking for Andrews. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up second down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Zach Bond, the All-Pro, makes the stop. Final play of the half. Jackson exiting the pocket right. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes Hill on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Fox. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is. On first down. From the 48-yard line, here's second and a yard. On the handoff, it's Henry. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball laid in too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Jackson now from the 50. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down. They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's going to look for the home run ball. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10. Jackson up top again. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On third down, here's Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the Ravens' 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Out.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 8.
Hey, 73. Out.
Hurts working in the pistol. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Another Eagle.
Big-time play for Philly. 31 yards. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Saquon will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Jackson. Flush to his right. This one downfield looking for Henry. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A pickup of 44 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 27. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Again, it's Jackson. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Off the play fake, Jackson. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
He's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, like it's their size, their catch radius, it's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Now it's Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Trimmer. 63.
4th quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for an Eagles first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
This one broken up. It's incomplete, but defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Hurts. Out to his right. Taking off. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
Overrun with Barkley. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Now Hurts. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. It's a short one caught by Andrews. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. They'll run it with Henry. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8 more.
1st down.
No, we changed it.
Now Jackson. He's going to air this one out. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get about 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd and 5. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go.
1st and 10 at the 28.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
63, 63.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he find some space, tackling after a gain of 7 on first down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll drop to throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout and talk things over before third down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. The offense had a decision to make. Was it more important to keep the clock rolling or maintain possession? They take a little bit of a conservative approach there, keeping the ball on the ground. Now brings up fourth down.
So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. Jackson now. Again, working deep downfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And that will lead to a second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And flags come out. That's batted down. It's incomplete, but it looked like early contact. Let's check the call. Here's first down. Ready. From the gun, Jackson. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
No touchdown. Trimmer. No touchdown.
Hurts down to a knee, and that will wrap this one up. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game.
You ain't never been a skate town. On a national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali Flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the bros in a stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe, take a few like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in a bandana tie, throwing the west side, give it side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib where the collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it ride through the
Pull up the Moreland, bro. Where you at? West End, what's happening? Oh, man. Southside, Clinko, what's up? Oh, damn, honey, come on.
From the zone 4, Campbellton Road. Got cash to blow, hollering at the green 90s foreign. Got me using my 90s eyes. She was choosing in the parking lot. I was looking too, keep my number locked. I made me on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bubble loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see you pop that spine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on Old Net. Better pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip clean, let the paint don't dry. Where you from? Clean your sorry.
Pull up the Moreland, bro. Where you at? West End, what's happening? Southside, Clinko, you know what's up? Oh, damn, honey, come on.
Hit Catcade on the Sundays. Say a parking lot prayer, no. I just wanna kick back, relax. Shout it in the Monday. How about the seat slide? It's nice to meet you, green eyes. Let's take a lap. I bring you right back to your friends before they start tripping. As I see the from the glide with the golden teeth. I don't even know if they notice me. They don't even know that we way too deep. I'm from the west and they from the east, and all white tees looking like sheep. I don't even wanna give one of them sneaks. We throwing up fours and ones and threes. And talking about
West End, what's happening? Hey, we just pulled up the Moreland, bro. Where you at? Southside, Clinko, throw that.
You ain't never been to Skate Town. On Old National, you know it go down. You ain't never been to Cascade. On the west side, up in Arcade. You ain't never been to Golden Glide. It's in the day. You ain't never been to Sparkles, gliding with your babe. I ain't never been to Skate Zone, cause it's out in Marlboro. I'ma pack a carload. I'ma take the grass and meet tomorrow.
Bring it, yeah, bring it, song, so bring it, bring it, I don't bring it now, this will reach out, so let it take you, ugly.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Ooh, the juke. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Great, set. Hey, 73. Man.
First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
Throwing is Hurts. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 37-yard line.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 45-yard line.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Credit that sack to Travis Jones. Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
And across midfield he goes into Ravens territory.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Hey, great. Good, set. And anyway, that. Count left, Yeti.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be 4th down. And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
Good, set. And anyway, that. Count left, Yeti.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for another Eagle.
And Hurts going to move him around. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go that sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Go Silver, ready? 73, 70, hey.
Hurts. Complete. Smith has it. And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' 1st down as he'll take this down to the 22-yard line. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain.
At the 1-yard line.
Barkley is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Good, set. And anyway, that. Tiger swamp. Hey.
Another try for Barkley. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone.
3rd and goal.
They'll set up a throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. And now an audible here into something else. From the gun, Jackson. And that coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
DC.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now 3rd down and very long. Jackson now. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. They'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Facing 4th down, Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
And I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
Well, an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. A quick 1st down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. Jackson now off the bootleg. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Now Jackson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board. I wonder if they're wandering back to the huddle thinking to themselves, can we just hit rewind and go back a play? Definitely not the down they wanted to begin this drive by giving up a sack. But for the defense, that's exactly how they drew it up.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
10 at the 45-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
Tiger Hornet.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Great, set. Hey, easy.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Decided to hit it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Trimmer. Hey!
They'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
70. Great. 60. 180. Out.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Great. 73. 180. Crowd left Yeti. Lone Silver, ready? Crowd left Yeti.
He'll look to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
10 yards on the pickup.
King.
It's 2nd and inches at the 21-yard line.
Hey, easy. 63. Back. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Tiger Hornet.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. Dancing to his left. Hurts fumbles it. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Second down and 3. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 40 seconds to go, that's, you'd think, time enough to try to mount a drive should they decide to do so. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Hurts looking to change the play.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd and 5.
No touch that.
Throwing is Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Eagles 14, Ravens 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. complete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think...
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Being chased out left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a third down at 4 now. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They got to get to the 23 here on third. Here's Hurts to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Miami, don't touch that. On 81, crowd left Yeti. Don't touch it.
He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. This will be caught inside the 10. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
Very good.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
And
Buckner will try to punch it in. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They go play action now. Jackson. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle and, frankly, partner. It's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Jackson going to change things up a bit.
Looking to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
To throw is Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too high.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice shot there, keeping the toes inbounds. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Great.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Back at the 42.
Miami.
They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but it left him no room to run as he goes straight out of bounds. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Now he'll go deep down the middle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Jackson. Flush to his right. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down. Throwing is Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 33 yards. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Jesus, second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Trimmer. Hey, easy, 63, bad. Yeti. Call up Yeti. Go Silver, ready? 73.
From the 38, Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Jackson now. Eluding the pressure right. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And we'll get this inside of Philly's 20 before being taken down.
What a time to come up with a play like that. They're now in field goal range. But the opportunity is also there to try and win the game outright.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Lamar changing the play. A first down carry for Henry.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. Well, I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long.
180. That's it hot. 180. That's hot. Go ahead. Hey, Ozzie. Sit up.
Jackson steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And with a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
From the 41, Hurts. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Flushed out right.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
63.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Delta.
Back to throw here. Flush to his right. Complete. Smith has it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. He's hit on his one earlier attempt tonight, but this a little more pressure-packed for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. One last shot for Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
That's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like you cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed.